I'm really kind of lucky in that respect, and that, you know, if I want to go outside, I can do it really fucking easily, you know. To do, yes, I can level up my two-handed weapons just from spousal abuse. I now do not need to go outside to grind. We evolved to do stuff, you know, to go outside and kill a fucking mammoth, right? So if I am now, when Runnikin wants feeding, you have to go outside and call his name, and then he will meow at you until you come to. I probably save myself, you know, from so many risks because I don't go outside. I don't do it because I'm terrified of the outside. I entirely also acknowledge that there are going to be people who can never go outside the compound, who must always stay in the compound, and where you retire to, but you do have to go outside it occasionally, right? You know, that it is important to, you know. I mean, it's record videos in my house. It's almost as if I use my webcam to record. I do actually go outside. Yeah. Because one of the screen in front of the webcam recording that I do actually go outside for walks, as I do basically on a daily fucking. They are dealing with problems in their own universes, and if they go outside, they aren't so much doing so to fall. It's like me worrying about getting mown down by a car when I go outside. Women are just like, he's a man, he's gonna rape me. And I'm gonna freak people out because, you know, if you go out into the middle and if you go outside, you know, security light's gonna go on. It's because Magneto couldn't do it because that's how he escaped his bloody prison. I'm going to go outside, stand in the way of the rapids, save my, you know, sort of taking vitamin D pills because I don't go outside enough. So yeah, so it's a good thing that I went out, to be honest. Because one, I actually always go outside once a week to get food up the road. I mean, I am encountering the problem that kind of, the reason you do not go outside is that you wear through your clothes a lot more. Skyrim, but sooner or later you need to go outside and talk to real people, or your idea of how it is to function in reality. Whenever things get tough, I will find myself doing that, going, okay, I need to go outside now, just go at the back, but they're all on the computer inside, and I have no money to go outside, so that's why I'm inside. We've got a lot of things, and you can't do any worse than that. You can't go outside these laws, and then people start saying we ever made, as we would all retreat into those boxes and never go outside. And I think that's an interesting experience. I did not want to go outside because I did not feel safe. That's not the case anymore. Certainly not now. Certainly. And, you know, so yeah, it's not worth it, dude. You know? Go outside, play with fucking butterflies, you know. Go back to the library, just being like, yeah, my mum fucked things up. So I can't actually, like, go outside and do, you know, on this day, write, on this day, create, on this day, go outside and do stuff, and sort of, it's like how you can't be a Canadian without adjusting to the fact that when you go outside you have to wear a fucking coat. Talk about the good old days when people used to, you know, go outside and play with sticks and hoops, and it's like, yeah, but we've got healthier. Problem is, all those things cost money. I don't have money. I could go outside and just do some principles. The obvious answer is, well, of course you should go outside because that's where you meet people, that's where life happens. It's these, the thing is just needing a reason to go outside beyond, well,
the dark zone is terrifying because people are horrible. There is a reason I do not go outside. And it's not just that I'm poor.
Come for me! I will take this jet and I will go outside, I will have a bunker where I will be safe from the poor trying to kill me!
Much farther along the autistic spectrum than I am, to the point where they can't even go outside. And they have no control or filter over what they say. Right? Your obsession with me is not healthy. It's just not. Go outside. Eat a well-prepared meal. And when he wants to go for a whittle, he can go outside. In fact, I no longer have a cold. I can actually go outside. I can go for walks. I can do shit.
To have a sandwich, I only allow myself to go outside when I need something. It's when you've got no money, it's very hard to go outside because to the extent where it's almost like having to think up excuses to go outside. You know, that's kind of why.
Like, what are you talking about? Just fucking go outside. Just eat a fucking vitamin pill.
Quite agoraphobic. Genuinely terrified to go outside because of the experience that had happened to me.
You just gotta fucking walk. Sometimes you've just gotta fucking put on your shoes and go outside and fucking do shit. Particularly when you have a cat.
Well, if I can go outside without being blown up by creepers or whatever. But
And then you wonder why we don't go outside more. Why we don't.
More likely to be depressed, they're more likely to not have the money to go outside, they're more likely to not be able to seek help.
Through the means that they set out. We can only take them on if we go outside of the systems.
Down too much to joke, you're getting like sauce. Surely the answer to that is go outside, you know, go for a walk, go for a little cycle. Person, I need to have social contact or I will never have it. I need to go outside of my bubble or I will never know how the world works. No, I am aware of how to do research.
you know, I am a hermit now. I don't go outside to socialise. I don't, you know, once a week I go up the road to get food. Sick, and so he finally says, I think I need to go outside. And I do find myself doing that.
Because they have a set length. And there is like a pause, have a break, go outside, you know, like, remember the...
It's just needing a reason to go outside beyond, well, you gotta go outside because it's normal and it's healthy and it gets being slightly nervous because keyboard is sticky and window. And if we go outside, I'm working on creating.
Every now and again, at certain times, I will just go outside and start screaming into the wind. And it's like,
you cannot go about their daily lives because they can't go outside, because they can't talk to people on the bus, because if something happens, they can't call the ambulance. I think before we go in here, let's go outside. Okay, so this is basically similar, but here
that somehow if they got the courage up to go outside and speak to a real
I really feel like this go outside, do stuff is kind of part of that. I am doing stuff. I'm just
my diet. The fact that I literally wouldn't go outside anymore. So one day it was New Year's, right?